So today's video is going to be about Makeup Brushes 101, how to use them, what to use them with, the type of brushes, how to clean them if you're on the go, how to clean them when you're at home, a new little device that I purchased that I will show you a video on how to clean that way and dry them. And then it's very important to know how to store them. You don't want bacteria to grow on them, and then you're putting them back on your face and you're using them. You want to make sure that you're taking care of your brushes so they last you a long time, but you also want to make sure that you're not storing bacteria and applying that onto your face, because that can be very scary and it can cause a lot of skin problems for you. Let's get started and get on with the video. Okay, brushes. Who doesn't have a gazillion and gazillion brushes here? Sometimes for beginners it can be a little overwhelming and of which brushes to use and how to use them, how to apply the actual product with that particular brush. I'm going to go over a few of the ones just basically to start off. Okay, the first brush we're going to talk about is a Sephora foundation brush. And this one here, you would want to put the product on your face, and then what you can do is go from the inside out towards your hairline to give you that seamless, flawless finish. The second we're going to talk about is the Beauty Blender. This is a lifesaver. You would wet this in the water, squeeze it out, just make sure that it's moist. If you don't want to press too hard or anything, this will absorb some of the product that's on your face. So if you're trying to get a extremely full coverage, you got to go very, very lightly just for it to smooth out and give you that matte, flawless finish. For the next brush, here we're going to talk about the Kabuki Brush. This here is basically to sweep bronzer along the temple, your hairline, your cheekbone, your jawline, your powder brush. This is Makeup Geek powder brush here. Basically gonna put a little bit of the powder, dust the bristle over your face to evenly diffuse the loose powders for less concentrated color that won't smudge your foundation. The next one is also a Makeup Geek brush here, and this is the angled contour brush. You can hold it at an angle by your cheekbones to do your contouring here, which I normally go from here for the top of my ear, squeeze in my mouth, and go down to right here. Don't want to go too far. You're just trying to give like a little bit of the contour. As far as your cheeks, you want to get the apple right here to put your blush. The next brush is your concealer brush here. It's basically almost very similar to your foundation brush, but this you would pat concealer under your eye or in the circles and blemishes to use the round edge to reach nooks around the eyes and the nose. So you just want to make sure that you're getting all here and here. The next brush is going to be your all over basically eyeshadow brush by a company called Crown. Brush your eyelids in a windshield wiper kind of motion for intense color. And you basically would hold it here to do that. The more you hold it down, the more deeper and harsh you're gonna get. The more you go back, the more you're able to have a little bit more control, and it's not as hard and won't be as harsh lines, and it'll blend out a little bit better and look nicer for you. The next brush we have here is a blending brush. This is another Sephora brush. This one here, you hold the tip of the handle and swirl in circular motions in the crease of your eyes for a soft blended look. So basically here, you go in circular motions and then it will blend all that, out for you. The next one is going to be your smudger. This is got short little bristles, as you can see. This is another Sephora. You would line your lashes with some type of liner, and then lightly sweep the brush from side to side over your liner for, you know, a little bit more of a smoky look, but you also can go underneath your eyes to give it that sultry look. The next brush is going to be an angled eyeliner brush. And what you would do is, I don't know if you can really see this very well, but it's at an angle here. And this is to do your eyebrows. And with this particular brush, you would dip it in cream or gel liner, or you can do shadow as well. Hold the brush at an angle, and just depending on which way you're going to go, which basically it would be like, I guess you could say upside down, like so. The next brush is your brow comb, which is this here. And for this one here, the comb side, which is here, this is your brush side, gently comb through the separate clumps of lashes to remove excess mascara and smooth messy eyebrow line. The next brush is going to be a fan brush, which is very slim, and they have different ones, different sizes. This is another Sephora brush. Fallen eyeshadow from underneath your eyes, which you can do here, or stroke your face with powder. Highlighter, you can do highlighter here, your brow bone. You can do bronzer here and here. You can do a little bit here if you'd like. You can do some on your jawline if you like. Blush for precise yet sheer application. So it does have like multiple of different purposes. So natural bristles, those are normally used with powder products. Then you have your synthetic, that's more of a cream with your foundations, your concealers, and things like that. For my brushes that I use for my concealer, foundation, those are absorbing a liquid or a moist product. And if you use the brush and then you put it on in a jar and it's out in the open, things can fall on it, just particles in the air. And then if it's not clean, you know, it's going to absorb anything that comes on it because it's already got some type of a moist product on it, and it's going to stay on that. And then if you don't have it clean, if it's not a clean brush, and then you're dipping that brush into your product, then now you've contaminated your product. I would make sure that the brushes are clean, because then you don't want to have dust particles on it with your product and then applying that to your face. Now you're putting all that garbage onto your face. I would make sure that to prevent from buildup of the product, make sure that you wash the brushes once or twice a week. However, you may only wear makeup once a week, or you may wear it daily like me. So I would make sure that I clean them quite often. Cleaner, the better. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Start with a clean canvas, start with clean brushes, clean tools. Pet peeve is you need to wash your brushes at least once a week. What if you decide you want to use different colors on eyeshadow? Your brushes have to be clean, because now if you use a dark brown, and then you want to use a pink, it's not going to come out the way that you want it to, because you have other product already on those brushes. Sanitizing your brushes has never been so easy. Simply pour some alcohol into a jar or into a spray bottle, dip your brushes or spray your brushes, swirl it around for a few seconds, wipe off any remaining alcohol, lay it flat to dry. And remember, when you're putting alcohol onto your brushes, it's going to disintegrate on its own. So it's basically going to do its job. insert the spindle by firmly pushing it in until secured. Fill the bowl halfway with water. Select the correct size brush holder. Attach it to the electric spindle. Insert your makeup brush. Spin until clean, about 15 seconds. Now rinse it under cool, lukewarm water until the water runs clear and there's no more soap residue. You can wipe off the excess water with a towel and then air dry it about 30 seconds. It is perfectly dry and clean. Can choose any type of cylinder containers that's perfectly fit for the height of your brushes. Separate your brushes in two categories, face and eyes. Stand them upright in jars. Fill the bottom of the jar with coffee beans, rice, or pebbles so the brush heads won't touch each other. Every 6 months or so, or you can do less or you can do more. It's totally up to you. But I edit out expired products and makeup that I haven't used in a while, and I donate it to a friend or I throw it away, just depending on how expired it is and what type of particular product it is. Hope it was valuable, good information for you. I hope that you understand a little bit better on the proper care of your brushes, how to use them, what to use them with, how to store them, how to wash them, all the Makeup Brush 101 information or questions. This is the end of the video, so any comments, suggestions, ideas, or thoughts, please let me know of what you thought of this video and what other videos you would like to see in the upcoming months. I am here for you and I am gratefully here for you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and if you haven't done so yet, please click the subscribe button and join this wonderful, really cool family. And you're also welcome to follow me on my social media and my website. If you have any questions, hopefully I will answer them. And go out, be fancy, be fabulous, and I will see you in the next video.